We love our fruits and vegetables. We love eating clean. We love eating healthy. We love our fresh produce. But have you thought about where it's been? How many people have touched your fruits and vegetables, from the growers to the grocery store workers? What if you could have an odorless and tasteless solution? It's a patented formula, 95% effective at removing pesticides, chemicals, wax, dirt, and residue, 99% reduction in bacteria, E. coli, salmonella. If you're not washing your food, you're ingesting those things. Now, if you have been fed up with wasting food, this also keeps your food looking fresher longer, up to 5 times longer. This is one of the top running commercials in America today. This is the same fruit and veggie wash that is used by some of the top supermarket chains. We've got it right here tonight from Joy Mangano at HSN. Go ahead, make your smoothies, make your salads. Go ahead, go to the farmer's market. We're going to give you the 4-pack for the first time ever. We have never done a 4-pack of the Eat Cleaner Fruit and Veggie Wash. Each one of these is 12 ounces. Each one has up to 800 sprays per bottle. That's like 32,000 spritz and sprays, and you will have the best value of the entire year. That's right, the best value of the entire year is right here on Eat Cleaner. We also have it on 5 Flex Pay. We also have it on free shipping. We're gonna give you all the information you need to make a really great decision, and for the first time ever, it's also on auto ship. So if you love the idea of getting the 4-pack, get it here, lock it in on auto ship. You'll also receive free shipping and 5 Flex Pay on all future orders. Let me just kind of break down what the Eat Cleaner can do for you. This is a revolutionary formula. This is all patented. No one has seen this incredible formula at this value until tonight. So I'm so glad you're watching, because when you are choosing Joy's Eat Cleaner, you're getting a natural fruit and vegetable spray wash. It's all patented. 99% of bacteria is removed. Removes pesticides, chemicals, wax, and dirt. It keeps your produce looking fresher longer. It's award-winning. It's made in the USA. It's tasteless. It's odorless. And I would love for you to meet Joy Mangano. Let me just brag about her for just a moment, because we love Joy Mangano. She is always making our lives bigger, better, and brighter. She's one of America's most successful inventors. She's also one of the most incredibly successful female entrepreneurs. And when she puts her brand and when she puts her name behind something, it has to be the best. This is better than any other product that's out there. That's why it's taking the world by storm. It's so easy. All you do is take your favorite fruits or vegetables, you give them a little spritz, you give them a little spray, you wait 2 minutes, and then 2 minutes you're getting food that not only looks bigger and brighter, it also tastes a lot fresher. We're gonna get you right out to Joy Mangano up there at HSN North to take you shopping and tell you all about this amazing patented formula. Joy, here's a true story. I was just at my mother-in-law's last weekend, and she was showing me her Eat Cleaner, how much she loves this product. So kudos to you. It's been a fan favorite here at HSN since it debuted last year. Good to see you.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Sarah. Welcome, everybody, to my little produce market here at HSN North, as Sarah said. And she said so many things. Okay, you sit back, get that glass of wine or whatever, and I am going to talk to you about a product that is so near and dear to my heart. It's going to change your life. You will never look at your food or eat anything without using this in the way of your produce, your fruits and vegetables. So tonight, we're going to make history here. It's a little miracle product. It's creating a whole industry, because you're going to learn things that you got to stick with this, because you're going to learn things you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I never knew that. So here tonight, best value ever. And if you see the commercial, it's me in the commercial. So you know I love this product, and timing is everything, they say in life, right? So when we are looking at making America healthy again, this couldn't be a better product. So you are going to be able to take your fruits and vegetables, but first let me just say, there's so much to talk about. You're gonna buy 2, you're gonna get 2. Biggest offer ever, best value ever. You are going to get all these 4 bottles of sprays, as Sarah said, over 3,000 sprays. You're gonna be able to take your fruits and vegetables, whether it's green beans or apples or peaches or pears, it doesn't matter, lettuce, everything. And Eat Cleaner is the only patented, lab-proven, natural, made in the USA, tasteless, clear fruit and vegetable wash. And what does it do? Because all you do is spray it, like you would spray anything on your strawberries or anything, and then rinse it under the water. So I used to have to rinse my produce several times to get the dirt off. It's less time, and water does nothing, let me tell you, because this removes, so this is really important. This removes, as you're watching, you are gonna see how the broccoli just peels off. That water just goes right off that broccoli. Why? Because it has a waxy pesticide, chemical dirt residue buildup. After spraying with the E-Cleaner, goes right through it. It takes all of that off. It's tasteless, it's odorless, it makes your fruits and vegetables taste better, but let me get back to what it does. It removes 99.9% of unwanted residues, pesticides, chemicals, wax, dirt, bacteria. But we're not done there. If that's not exciting enough, it can keep your produce, whether it's your strawberries, your green beans, your peaches, your blackberries, everything fresh up to 5 times longer. Now think about that. We were just talking here, the cameramen and everything, they bring home raspberries, they take the top ones off and the bottom ones are moldy already. So, I mean, it's just amazing. And why that happens is because hundreds of hands touch your produce. They travel, some of them, from Costa Rica, Canada, Mexico, even if they're made somewhere in the USA. The average produce, whether it's lettuce, whether it's apples, travels on average 1,500 miles. And they put them in the bins and then trucks and then containers, and then they put them out in the store. And even we are, look at the bins, that, everything. We are guilty, because how many peaches do you touch before you pick your peach or your apple or whatever? So this is very, very critical. So you now have something developed by a scientist, an agricultural scientist, years of science that we now have the only solution here. You're getting 4, remember, that will get rid of all of that unwanted pesticide and chemicals. And let me just tell you, even if you buy organic, they are able to use certain pesticides. And with organic, you are fighting dirt and bacteria, because they're not using, that's why they use pesticides, right? So if you're not fighting dirt and bacteria, right, then you're fighting the chemicals and the pesticides if they use them. Now, with E-Cleaner, you can get rid of it all. I'm just going to repeat that. You can get rid of it all. The dirt, the bacteria, the pesticides, the chemical waxy buildup, everything. So you are getting 4 bottles. So I want to just do a couple of things here. This is a triple action food wash that removes all of that. Dirt, bacteria, pesticides, and it preserves your produce, because you get it home, and instead of rinsing it under water, which does nothing, it's like not having toothpaste in your house to brush your teeth, or washing soda for your washing machine detergent for your clothes. I can say that. You wouldn't wash your clothes in water. You wouldn't brush your teeth with just water. You're not going to rinse your produce with just water. It does nothing. So, okay, I want to just take you through this a minute. And I think these are just such wow moments for me, they were. Do you know that boiling whatever, if it's your broccoli, your green beans, for making chicken soup or making apple pie, apples, boiling does not get rid of the pesticides. Hello. I never knew that. I was like, what? What? But that's E-Cleaner does. That's why you have to use E-Cleaner. So we're going to come back to me, and I'm going to show you. What you're watching there is we just dipped the apple in the boiling water for like 5 seconds, okay? So I want to show you something. And in addition, you're going to save what you spend tonight. You're going to save tenfold in having your produce last 5 times longer. So come on in here, all right? We bought these 2 bushels of apples, okay? And by the way, tonight is a huge value. I know even before we started, we sold like over 1,000 sets, everybody, because once you hear about this, you can't live without it. I promise you, it makes you feel like your food is safe again, because you know how many recalls they have, how many times with E. coli and listeria. Okay, here we go. 2 bushels of apples. We bought them from the same bin at the supermarket, okay? these you would think, okay, you'd say, oh my gosh, I got them home. Look at this, these gorgeous apples. I picked them myself. I'm ready to eat them. These looked exactly like this, okay? We boiled these for 5 seconds, okay? 5 to 10 seconds. What is this? This is wax that comes out when you boil it, and the wax traps it. They actually treat the apples even after they harvest them a lot of times. Are you gonna, look at this. So this apple becomes this apple. You don't know when you eat this apple that you're eating all that buildup. And come in even closer, because this, to me, if you are not running to get this product, look at this. If you can see right up close, you can see the red apple peeking through, and the waxy buildup broke here. You can see, can you see that, everybody? That is amazing to me. You will never, and I say this in the commercial, you will never take another bite without using Eat Cleaner, and you're getting 4 bottles tonight. Let's keep going, everybody. So here we go. I'm not by a sink, but all you do is you spray. So grapes. These grapes came, I don't know where they came from, but I bought grapes the other day that came from Costa Rica. So they traveled a bit of distance. So I'm just spraying some here, okay? And all of that goes down and soaks it, right? And then you just rinse it with water. That's it. You put it in your refrigerator, you're ready to go. What came off of this? Look at this. This is absolutely unbelievable to me. You think that that's normal when you bring the grapes home. You think rinsing it with water does it? Okay, let me just tell you something else right here. Do you know the average American eats 8 pounds of strawberry a year? I never knew that, okay? So here's strawberries that we sprayed with Eat Cleaner, not even 2 weeks. These we brought home and we didn't spray it with Eat Cleaner. Look at this. Okay, if this is not making you crazy, how many times and we were just talking about this, as I said, you bring home fruit, look at the blackberries, sprayed with Eat Cleaner, not sprayed with Eat Cleaner, not even 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks easily, okay? Do you know, even cucumbers, you know, the little cucumbers are the big thing now. My grandchildren, we cut the ends off and they just hold the cucumbers like this. I cannot tell you, I would never give them a cucumber without spraying it with Eat Cleaner to know that it's you know how much waxy buildup is on a cucumber? It's 97% water. That's why cucumbers are great. They're hydrating too. Tomato. Don't you dare make Italian sauce, red sauce, unless you use Eat Cleaner. Tomatoes are 90% water, right? That's why they're so good and healthy. They hydrate you, okay? If we did what we did with the apples, you would see, because now that's what they do. They treat them with the chemicals and pesticides so the bugs and bacteria don't get in. But then if you buy organic, which still they can use certain pesticides, you risk bugs, bacteria, because they're not getting it with the pesticides. Eat Cleaner gets rid of all of that. When you bring it into your home, you're done. You're safe. It's perfect. I cannot tell you how amazing.
After learning.
Sarah, I'm sorry. I didn't even get through half the information.
I know, but I want to give everyone a quick update, because here's what's happening. Yep. Already 1,500 gone. This is our best value of the year on the Eat Cleaner. Come over here. I want you to see what we're doing. For the first time ever, it's on free shipping. For the first time ever, we're doing a 4-pack, which is the largest that we've ever offered. For the first time ever, the best value you will find anywhere in the country. This is sold nationwide. We have the best price. We have the best value right now here on HSN. So I don't want you to miss out, because you will never go another day without using Eat Cleaner on your fruits and vegetables. The more and more I read about this, in fact, this was just a huge headline. It was the cover of a consumer magazine that I read every single month. The headline was, is your food safe? What food can we eat? This is a very big concern. If you like the idea of getting rid of the pesticides, the chemicals, and inhibiting the growth of the bacteria, the mold, the mildew, getting rid of the residue, this is the best time to place your order. Right now, we also have it on auto ship. Now, auto ship really is the best way to do with this, because then you lock in this value on all future shipments. You have 800 sprays in each bottle. So for me, only 2 people in my family, this could last us 6 months. This could maybe last us a year. It's totally up to you. If you go like the farmer's market, if you like to do your farm share, if you like to pick up your box with all the fresh produce, from the potatoes to the corn, to the peppers, to the carrots, to the zucchinis, strawberries, blueberries, strawberries, oranges, apples. There isn't a single fruit or vegetable in your home right now that you should not be spraying with Eat Clean. And also spray the fruits and vegetables even with the peel that you think you don't eat, like a banana or a melon, because the more I read, you can actually transfer the bacteria, the pesticides, the chemicals to inside the fruit when you cut through those rinds, when you cut through those peels, when you cut through that melon. So all the picnics, all the barbecues, all the school lunches that you're packing, get in on the best value of the year. It's right here, right now on HSN. It's never been on free shipping, so we're saving you at least $10 off the price plus the free shipping. We have it on flexible payments. The best way to order, hsn.com. You can also call us, but the best way to skip all the lines is scan that little QR code that's right there at the bottom of your screen, because not only does it make your fruits and vegetables cleaner, it also helps them keep looking fresher longer, 5 times longer. And that, to me, Joy, I know is something you're really proud of, because there is no other formula like this out there. Yours is a one of a kind. It's made in the USA. It's odorless. It's tasteless. Why wouldn't every American want to try this tonight?
Oh my gosh, this is, you know, it's not like now all of a sudden, it is a necessity in the house, everybody, because you know, how many times have I been eating something and I'm listening to the news and they recalling, you know, avocados or romaine lettuce, and right? So you now can feel free. I don't think, if you have a family, if you cook, remember, you can't boil out pesticides. You're getting the best offer ever while they last. Because of the commercial and it running and everything, we just can't make it fast enough. It's made in the USA. I am telling you, again, the only patented, lab-proven, natural, tasteless, clear fruit and vegetable wash. Now, you see on all this social stuff, you'll see hacks of use baking powder and baking soda and vinegar and this and that. Forget about it. Forget about it. And water does nothing except rinse off maybe the surface dirt. This gets 99.9% of the unwanted residues, pesticides, chemicals, wax, dirt, bacteria, and if that's not enough to feel safe, you're not going to taste it. It makes your produce taste better because you're not eating the dirt and the wax and all of that. I'm going to show you those apples again, but because it's clean, no bacteria can grow, so therefore you're not getting the moldy strawberries within a week. You're not getting the moldy blackberries or blueberries within a week. We were all just talking about when you, especially even if you go and buy organic things, you know, by the time you get them home, you look at it, you're like, it's moldy. You don't even want to take it back, right? So I am telling you, this is a whole new day, a whole new way, truly. Not only is it a whole new day today, this is a whole new way. You're getting 4 of the bottles, over 3,000, actually over 3,200 sprays. You are gonna, I would get on auto ship, because once you use it, you will not take another bite of anything else. Let me tell you, who makes fruit salads? Who juices? How many of us are juicing, right? What are you putting in that juicer? Did you use Eat Cleaner? If you didn't, you are, you know, we're very conscious now. Everybody's talking about taking this out of food, taking that out of food. Why would you ever take a bite of an apple or a peach or eat broccoli, even if you boiled it, when you know there's pesticides and chemicals and dirt and bacteria in it, right? So this eliminates the danger, and this eliminates the whole thought of it, let me say. In addition, because you're getting rid of all of the bad stuff, you have all the good stuff, the fresh fruit left, and that's why it lasts up to 5 times longer. I cannot tell you. So they have this, you know, they talk about the dirtiest fruits, because with all these recalls, right? Strawberries, number one, and the average American eats 8 pounds of strawberry a year. Spinach, kale, grapes, peaches, pears, nectarines, apples, peppers, cherries, blueberries, green beans. I mean, when you think about this, how could you not spray a few sprays of Eat Cleaner, leave it for a minute, and then rinse it with water? You are not only going to have your produce, whether it's blueberries, strawberries. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. You are going to serve people food that you know. This is a whole new category we started because of what they have to do. When, you know, grapes come from a farm, and I know we have a video to show that, do you know that hundreds of hands touch your produce before they get to you? And they travel over 1,500 miles on average. So they go in the bins. There we go. They go in the bins. And this is, I mean, you know, you got to grow it and then you have to get it to us, right? They actually even spray the chemicals and pesticides after they harvest certain things. But look at this. So all this stuff, and this is how it's done. I mean, these are actual pictures, right? So when you get your produce at home, right? And even us, we're guilty. We touch it, we feel it before we pick it up, okay? I mean, would you eat anything if somebody with dirty hands handed to you and said, here, take that apple? No, it's ridiculous. So, okay, this is something, it's like a miracle product. I'm sorry. I know you know me for the Miracle Mop, but this is like a miracle product times 4, by the way, while they last here, because I don't know that we're going to make the day. I'm getting so nervous. But by the way, so you're getting all 4, and I promise you, if you have a daughter, if you have a granddaughter, if you have little children, infants, a lot of us make our own baby food now. I have 7 grandchildren, soon to be 8, right? And we're making juices, we're making baby food. You absolutely, for health reasons, have to have E-Cleaner. You just spray it, it's tasteless, it's odorless, it's natural, everybody. And it is the most amazing product I have ever created with somebody. I cannot tell you, this is the legacy that I want to leave, along with my disinfectant, E-Cleaner. So, okay, we're going to go to Christy, who has developed product with me. I want you to see live, okay, why this is so critical for you at home. So, Christy, you're up.
I said to Joy, first of all, I'm so excited for you guys tonight. This is the best offer ever. If you're not running with that flex pay and free shipping, I am just so excited. But every person, I don't care if you take 1 bite of an apple, this deal is worth it. I don't care if you eat 1 head of broccoli, this deal is worth it. I don't care if you eat every piece of produce in the whole entire supermarket, then you'll be in heaven. But let me tell you, look at this broccoli. We showed it in the video. I want to show you live. When you get broccoli at home, you think it's great, you think it's gorgeous, but look at this. It's beating off like a freshly waxed car, and nothing is going through it. First of all, if that doesn't frighten you, it frightens me. Now, I'm going to take this E-Cleaner, and I just want to show you, look, it's already changing color. It's literally like taking your food and turning it into an HD piece of food. It actually makes it more appetizing. My kids have eaten more produce, and they have actually been opened up to more vegetables and everything because it looks better. But guess what? It's clean. That's what the magic of E-Cleaner is. Now look at this. I am going to take the water. It is going right through it. I mean, guys, this is not a magic trick. This is a real formulated product by a scientist who actually did this formulation to help everybody eat cleaner. That's why it kills 99.9% of those bacteria. It removes them, and that's why this is such a magical product. Now look at these blueberries. When you get these home, you are going to buy them, and they have that kind of waxy-ish film. Okay, I'm just going to spray them. Look, it's changing right in front of you. Look at how clean. Look at this blueberry. Look at that difference. Now you just rinse that with water, and you are eating the cleaner food that you deserve. Every time you spend money on fresh produce, it goes where? It goes in the garbage if you don't eat it fast enough. Why? Because it molds. And look at this. This is what this product also does. It doesn't just clean, remove those bacteria, patented formulation, but guess what? This one, and not even a week old, molded in my refrigerator. Here, this one, look at that. This is treated with E-Cleaner. We cleaned it nice and clean and then rinsed it with water, and that is your difference right there. I am telling you, it not just cleans, it preserves. And then look at your salad. The lettuce is the last. If you are a salad lover,
that's a week.
This is 1 week, and look at that discoloration. Look at this lettuce, I swear, right? Am I right, Sarah? It looks like I literally just got it at the store.
I was just thinking how much food we waste. when it doesn't look good, right? And when it starts to age in our refrigerator. This is going to keep your food looking fresher longer, up to 5 times longer. This is going to save you money in the long run. This is going to encourage you and maybe bring you back to eating more fresher foods. Maybe you've been concerned about food safety, or maybe you've not been really that tempted by some of the fruits and vegetables that you see at the store every day. When you get this home, you'll find that you're using it every single meal. And I'll tell you what, whether you love to eat your fruits and vegetables right out of the crisper drawer, or you're like me, I'm not the best at eating salads. As much as I love fruits and vegetables, to me, I like to drink my vegetables. And even if I'm putting all my vegetables in a smoothie, which I do almost daily, I want to make sure that the kale, that the spinach, that everything from the fruits to the greens that I put in that smoothie are clean and they are fresh. There is no other spray like this. I want to read these incredible, important studies to you one more time, because this is tested. This is independently lab tested. 95% effective in removing wax, chemicals, and pesticides after 2 minutes. That's something your tap water cannot do. It cannot be 95% effective at removing wax, chemicals, and pesticides. What else can it do? It can also deter the growth of bacteria, yeast, and mold. That is also clinically tested. It's also agreed that it is odorless and tasteless. You're getting also a 99% reduction in bacteria, E. coli, salmonella. And you're thinking, oh, I'm pretty good with my fruits and vegetables. What did your fruits and vegetables touch, either on the way from the grower to the grocery, or what did it touch in your grocery bag? Was your chicken leaking on your fruits and vegetables? Was it sitting on a shelf next to your raw chicken, your raw beef? These are things we need to be thinking about at home. You're getting the best value of the entire year. And wouldn't it be great? Every time you eat your fruits and vegetables, you could see the difference. I think the first time you use this, you're going to be absolutely blown away. Best value of the year, already thousands and thousands spoken for. You need to order this tonight, and I'll tell you why. Because when Joy Mangano is here, she brings you more than 30 years. Of course, her experience. She's been a part of our HSN family for more than 20 years. She has a best-selling book. She has had musicals and movies written about her. This is why we love what Joy Mangano does, because she goes the extra mile to give us the best value. I'm going to try your little blueberry spritz test right here in our studio, because I want you to see I have not touched these blueberries right in front of me. I'm going to spray one with the Eat Cleaner. One of them is fresh out of the carton. You can already see they have that waxy finish. You can already see they look white. They have a residue. There is built up pesticides. Even your organic fruit has pesticides. This will also deter the growth of bacteria, yeast, and mold. Which bowl of blueberries would you rather eat? So think about with summer coming up, Joy, we're going on picnics. We're preparing barbecues. We're, feeding an army with whether it's the soccer team or you're just enjoying that perfect apple in the middle of the day to get you through to dinner. And there will not be a taste, there will not be a smell. Some of those other sort of, home hacks, well, I don't want to taste vinegar. I don't want to soak my things in salt water before I eat them, Joy. I just want my food to taste fresher and to look fresher longer.
You're 100% correct. And it is so, there are certain things that just change your life. This is one of them. These are, I have to tell you, tonight is the night. Right now, if you're watching, I am telling you, it will change the way you function. I love to cook. I'm in the kitchen all the time. It's spring, it's summer. If you have a garden, if you love to have fresh fruits and vegetables, before I even cut a lime or a lemon, I spray it, because as Sarah said, bacteria or anything can get right through. How many recalls are we hearing? You don't have to, you will be able at your house, the minute you get it home, whether it's broccoli, whether it's green beans, whether it's a peach, whether it's, strawberries, you will be able to just spray it and rinse it, and you put it in your fridge, and you will get up to 5 times longer life with your produce. Now, what does that mean? Not only are you getting rid of all the pesticides, the residues, and the waxy builds up dirt bacteria, but Do you know how much money you're going to save? Do you know how much money I save now? Look at this. Okay, there are so many features and benefits, I have to tell you. So first of all, it's a natural fruit and vegetable wash, okay? So it's patented, natural, lab proven. It removes up to 99% of bacteria. It removes the pesticides, the chemicals, the wax, the dirt. Remember, you're getting 4 bottles, over 3,000 sprays. And then the big thing, we keep saying, it helps the produce, it's not look fresher, stay fresher, right? For 5 times longer. That means you are not throwing out those strawberries and having to buy new ones. You're not bringing those blueberries or raspberries we said were really bad too, you guys, right? This cameraman, he said, I brought home raspberries. I looked at them. They were moldy even before I put them in the refrigerator. So this is an awarded the EPA Safer Choice certification, USDA bio-based certified. It's gluten-free, tasteless, and odorless. So you will not, it actually makes your fruits and vegetables taste better because you're getting rid of all the wax and all the dirt and everything. And it is made in the USA. We are so proud of that. So we just can't make it fast enough. You are getting the best offer ever. I have been standing in front of America for 30 years. This is the legacy I want to leave. I have grandchildren. I cook all the time. I never knew you couldn't boil out pesticides. And, and I don't even fully boil things. I just, you put them in the micro. Okay, so here, I'm going to stay out here a minute. You can come back to me easily. No problem, everybody. But I just want, if you make an apple pie, do you make apple pie? I make apple pie. You have to use Eat Cleaner on those apples before you make them, right? And chicken soup, fruit, the carrots and the celery and everything in it. If you make chicken soup, you're not able to boil out, remember, pesticides and chemicals. So this is such a critical item. I say, it's like brushing your teeth without toothpaste. Why would you eat food without cleaning it properly? So let's go. I just want to quickly go back to these apples. Can I do that, everybody? All right. Because again, we bought them. This is so unbelievable to me. Right? This is a lesson tonight for those of you who have never heard of Eat Cleaner. It's a discovery in life that you will never do without. Okay, so here we go. We bought all these 2 bushels of apples. They all look like this, okay? In the same place, in the same bin, okay? And here it is, you take it home, and maybe you'll rinse it under the water and you say, look at this gorgeous apple. Look how shiny and bright. Okay, what we did is we took half the apples and we put them in boiling water for about 5 seconds. Look at this. Do you know what this is? This is the waxy buildup. The boiling water makes it show like this. And this was a discovery so when you eat this, you're actually eating this, but you don't see it, okay? That is amazing to me. And I'm going to put them back in there because I want to show you something. We look at the wax buildup, that you could see the red apple peeking through this waxy buildup here. And they use a waxy buildup to keep the pesticides on the fruits and vegetables. That's why there's the wax, right? Because it holds the pesticide on the produce. So to me, as we talk about making America healthy again, Eat Cleaner is your primary source, in my humble opinion, to make you feel safe. It makes me feel safe with my foods. Come here, right here. I'm gonna spray these grapes. I don't have to. They were right, and then you spray it, just like that. And then you rinse it underwater and you put it in the refrigerator, and these grapes last up to 5 times longer. I'm going to pick it up just to show you. Before I showed, look at the dirt that came off of it. And that's not just dirt, that's everything. That's wax, that's buildup. But here, okay, again, strawberries are at the top of the list of the dirtiest, contaminated fruits and vegetables. I'm sorry, I have to say that. But you know what? Everybody loves strawberries. We eat 8 pounds a year on average. This, with Eat Cleaner, right? With Eat Cleaner, not even 2 weeks, a little over a week. Look at this without. Look at this without. It is mind-boggling. With Eat Cleaner, we sprayed Eat Cleaner, rinsed them. We did not. We just took them, right, put them in the refrigerator, and that's a little over a week. I was saying before, my grandchildren eat the little cucumbers. They're like the thing now, right? The cucumbers are 97% water. That's why they put this waxy, when they put the when they spray it. So you know that even more than apples, that this has, I should probably show you this. So when you use Eat Cleaner, would never give one of my grandchildren a little cucumber to chew. They hold them and eat them like better than ice cream, I think. And look at these beefsteak tomatoes, how gorgeous they are. Would you, right, don't you ever. I'm Italian, I make red sauce all the time. I spray it with Eat Cleaner and I know everything is free from anything I would worry about. Peaches, pears, everything, nectarines, peppers, bell peppers, hot peppers, cherries, just everything, green beans. I get the fresh green beans. I am telling you that it's all produce. It's all produce. And even the lettuce that Christy showed you before, I don't know if you know that, you know, if you buy the lettuce sometimes, if you don't get it fresh and you buy it in that plastic thing, they bathe it in a chlorine bath. It's just unbelievable. So, okay, all right, we are talking about something that, look at that. So the one on the right is so leafy green. That was what, a week, Christy?
Yep.
A week.
One week, and this is obviously with Eat Cleaner. This one, as you can see, if you come in close here, you can see all this browning and wilting. I mean, this is just, who wants to eat that? It's so gross.
And that's because of dirt bacteria starts to work, everybody. That's why it gets like that.
One head of lettuce worth this price and then some. This is the best set ever.
Okay, so I know we're so busy. Please be patient. You do not want to pass this offer up. It's now, today, only time this year. Buy two, get two. It's on, Sarah, how exciting is this, right? It changes your life.
When you can impress my mother-in-law, you have one of the toughest customers. So Doris, hello if you're watching. She's amazing, but she's also a real foodie. She loves eating fresh. She loves eating clean, and she's very picky about her produce. So I'm going to show you these two peaches in front of me. Even the soft fruits, peaches, pears, plums. I'm going to spray one of these plums. Do you see the waxy finish on plums? Do you see the waxy finish on your grapes and your blueberries? When you spray Eat Cleaner, it removes the wax, it removes the pesticides, it removes the chemicals. Then you're going to let it sit for about 2 minutes, okay? You can already see it going to work. Now you're going to rinse it clean. So I'm just going to give you the idea of what it looks like when you start to rinse it clean, and you will see already a difference in the appearance of your food. Which plum would you rather eat? You'd rather eat the one that's, of course, cleaner. That's what Eat Cleaner is all about. You're getting the largest configuration. You're getting the best bundle. This is the best price of the entire year. If you've ever wanted to try it, do it tonight. I want to give you an update on auto ship. Guys, we're doing auto ship on this, which we've never done before. We've also never done free shipping. Is that even more limited? I believe it's more limited, and it's also more popular. So you definitely want to lock this in on auto ship. You can schedule this conveniently at any time. You will get the best price, our today's special price, which is the best value of the year. You'll also get free shipping, all subsequent orders. Go ahead, share this with family and friends, but you don't want to miss out on Eat Cleaner. Keeps your food looking fresher longer, up to 5 times longer, and then gets to remove all those other things that we don't want in our food. So you definitely want to lock that in. All right, how many gone now? I'm getting updates by the moment. Over 4,000 gone. You can try it out on FlexPay. Those are just interest-free monthly installments. But let me tell you, if you need any incentive to eat more fruits and vegetables, well, what if they were actually looking fresher, and what if they were cleaner? I have to tell you about one of my all-time favorite products.